Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions.
I thought you said his name was Death Row at first.
I heard Death Row, Jethro, all types of shit. Jeff Pro.
And then when what's his name said his name, it sounded like Jet Throat. Like,
that's what I heard. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even say it, but
Jet Throat is crazy on its own.
nah, bro. You kept calling them that. You were killing me. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, I was trolling.
No, I won't play defense again. Alright, bring the 6'5" then. Nigga, you ass, I told you. You say you don't bring the shit. I'll fuck myself. Get you on your shit.
Fucks with the boy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Drake me for interception? What the fuck?
We got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the number 1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get it down there, and the Lions have a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man. That's what they just did on that play.
That gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I'm mad. What's the name?
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws.
Yo, Jet Throat.
The Lions had 10 and 6 now. There's the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well all the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week, they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award.
Damn, good hit, boy.
It's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Red, yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To the air goes Daniels. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Washington Commanders first down. A gain of 30. First down, Washington.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And that'll be incomplete.
Pass on second down.
He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
You talk about this Washington defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Right side, he has Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Draw play. This is right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Am I not using the right playbook?
Good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? You just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted.
Get him, Cosme.
Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Let the crowd go. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center.
I hope lunch was worth it, Mongo. I had to go wrestle that BA in 2. I had to put hands in, I tried to call you. I had to put hands and feet on him.
And the the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I did, though. I don't know if it went through or not.
Now the
Oh.
try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat.
So there's the watch party, man.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. That's complete to the Porter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Go, Rig.
Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple.
Here we go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw is Daniels. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second down and 6 now. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18, pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready?
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there.
Yeah, I was on mute. I'm about to say I need to go there. Nigga.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
I'm trying.
Yo, I can't be free safety no more.
Are y'all on share screen? Alright, bet. I'm joining my phone. Watch.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Detroit offense.
That was the catch. That was the throw.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Why is he scoring now?
Let's go. 50, green. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
I was about to say, can't you shoot with that badge?
Back to throw now on first down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set, ready.
At the Commanders' 9-yard
Yellow,
line.
20, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete.
Why is he there?
We know he has a lot of confidence.
Why is he
Likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to right. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now Washington will go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Daniels.
Me neither.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield.
Yo, he let my AI go for 90. What?
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Somebody was running back and I got stuck with him.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Set to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Daniels. Dances by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to throw. Daniels. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other
which
men
playbook
that
did I
are over
pick?
30,000 career passing yards.
Whatever.
Look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
In motion right is Johnston. To the air goes Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Wright, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome?
Can't even call that.
Daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Quay just got to walk in.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Let's go. Black shot. Blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
What are injuries on, bro? What the fuck, man?
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
60 Bison. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he'll take this ahead for...
Yo, why is everyone getting injured?
Down coming up. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Yep.
Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the
Oh, I'm playing Witt in
season. Well,
in the league.
Okay. We'll step
In the
aside and be right
in the other
back.
league.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Because he needs you to do the same thing every other user has done, which is side or fill out the little thing. It just takes like 30 seconds max.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
Are you free?
What y'all doing for Super Bowl?
Essence of the running game.
Oh, this is. Oh my God.
Real game, looking at the crib. Yeah, I don't like people for real, man.
I feel you. Fuck people.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Come on, come on. 19, Charger, 19. Mustang, 19.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, if they're throwing your tight end, it's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice
YouTube
start picks up the first down and then some.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right.
Oh, my
And
God.
he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
I got him. No, I don't.
Dirty Lions. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I said I don't. Oh, damn.
Daniel's going to try to sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Daniel's going to try to sneak, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the
Who is this defensive tackle? What?
Barkley. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense taking third down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel
Kelly.
like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Here we go.
Can I fucking hike it? What are all these exclamation points doing?
So with a 4th and goal looming, we
Bruh.
hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching
Nah, I can't
the
go for it.
NFL
Or
on
lazy.
EA Sports.
Or at least I don't think I can.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Let me see if I could have
So
caught
that maybe
I
not
think
a
when you're
knockout
up
blow,
10.
but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington. The Commanders take over first and 10.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he's got his man out of the back.
Get in there. Oh.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. Wandale Robinson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Lions 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's going to be
fucking hit, boy.
Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Okay, ready?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Needle blue. Black. Set.
They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turn
Talking about weak-ass plays. Come on, man.
And that will force a turnover on downs. A first down carry for Barkley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Barkley inside handoff. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
On the ready. Ready.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, I could have just kept running at that point.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is good. So the starting field position.
That man really threw it at the dirt.
The surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go, set, smash, ready?
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, what a play.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Detroit. 71 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive.
And somebody got hurt, huh?
We're back to a 2-score game. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Ready up. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle.
Up the middle with Barkley. Powering through at the 35. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, it's right. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go, set.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimal.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late.
I was playing with one hand, my fault. Yo, I thought that was the fucking 4th.
Well, things started
You're trying to
off
put in my
exciting
fucking
this one. Had a high
parlay.
scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Washington, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All this fucking QB sneaks, it didn't work.